New Jersey native and celebrity chef David Burke at it again. He's opening up a new restaurant in White Plains, New York. It's called Red Horse by David Burke. It's his second Red Horse restaurant. And this one will not just be serving up steaks, it'll also be showcasing intriguing equine artwork. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Chef David Burke in the house in the Good Day Cafe. Nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
So what is it with you and Red Horse?
Well, we have the original Red Horse in Rumson,
yeah.
2 years old now. And we have an opportunity to go up to the White Plains and the Opus Hotel, formerly the Ritz-Carlton. And we're open next week. So the Red Horse is Rumson's kind of in the country of Jersey near Colts Neck and the shore.
Beautiful.
And Westchester's not far from horse country as well. And it's just a great city, and we're happy to be there.
So the new Red Horse in White Plains, it's open breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It'll be open for lunch and dinner. It's going to open for dinner for the first 2 weeks, which begins on Tuesday, taking reservations on the 24th. 2 weeks later, probably lunch. Lunch opens the day after, Valentine's Day, and then thereafter. And breakfast, we're not sure yet, but there is breakfast available in the hotel.
Okay, good
currently.
To know. So tell me, what are you making today for us, and what can we expect?
We're going to give you an idea of what Red Horse is steakhouse.
Okay.
All right, modern American steakhouse. I have a patent on dry aging beef, etc. But we also do a little bit of Asian. We do a little bit of Chinese, Asian, and sushi.
A little fusion.
So we have a little bit of a little more modern-esque. And so, for example, this is our shrimp cocktail. So it's got a little cocktail vinaigrette,
I love
avocado,
that. Ooh,
a little bit of a crudité meat shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
This is Japanese pretzel crab cake. Like a raft, it looks like a raft. And that's one of our signatures. That's been around for a while. Scrambled eggs with smoked salmon and caviar.
Oh, that's crazy.
In an ostrich egg.
That's in an ostrich
shell,
egg.
yeah.
So
that'll be on the brunch.
Okay.
We do brunch also.
Okay.
And then octopus and chorizo kebabs.
Delish.
These are just some things you wouldn't see in a regular steakhouse.
Right.
Surf and turf, king crab. Dry aged. Look at the steak, beautiful.
That steak is gorgeous.
And this is the ribeye.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm gonna add. So I just seared the steak.
Okay.
I added. I just left this one for raw.
Okay, so we're not gonna touch this one.
We're not gonna cook. Yeah, but I'm making a sauce, and then we're gonna cut this when we get there.
Oh, so, that beauty on the hanger.
Remember the bacon? We do the bacon on the clothesline.
Chef, how many restaurants do you have these days? Because you're all over the place.
Probably 12, between 12 and 15.
You don't even know?
I know, but we consult, we manage, we own. So we do a little bit of everything. So here, this is our surf and turf that'll be featured on the Are
you kidding me?
But it's very Instagrammable, but it's also functional because you can pick this up and eat it. The steak is look at the beautiful
That's
steak.
Interesting also that you talk about Instagram.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Right, because Instagram plays, I know, with a lot of us.
Well, it's free advertisement for us if someone takes a picture of our food and sends it out where they are. So also I designed this restaurant. So all the decor is done by me, which I'm very proud of because, I'm not really a designer, but when you open several restaurants, you learn a little bit.
Right.
So the artwork, some from my collection, we
where's
commissioned a bunch of artists.
So, right, you're not an artist, right?
No.
You're not painting horses in your free time?
No, I would like to blow glass. I started that years ago and gave up because I was too busy. But one day, so we hire local artists from Monmouth County, and some of the local artists in White Plains are painting some of the artwork for us.
Are they for sale?
You know what? Maybe, yeah. Everything's for sale. So,
except you, chef.
Right. Well, that's but it's really a pretty restaurant. The hotel Opus has transitioned itself. Also, the lobby's nice, and it's a big space. And we're right on 121 Main Street, so we're downtown. We have a great location. And Westchester, being in New York since '84, I've been in New York. The brand resonates up in the outskirts of the city. Wall Street guys, all the people that have eaten in the restaurants have now moved up, etc. And we find that there's a lot of business in Jersey and New York, as well as Manhattan. Manhattan's coming back pretty good.
Restaurants have really had to adapt over the last few years, right?
And this is a throwback.
We got to talk about your dessert because you used to do these little dessert lollipops.
I created the cake pop.
The cake pop, which was delicious. Now what do you you doing?
This is something that I got. Gail Green, the famous food critic,
I know, who recently passed.
So
yeah.
her family came to David Burke Tavern in New York City the night before the memorial we had with Daniel Boulud, and at his place. And I made this. This is called Petit Fours, on a Petit Four, which means little stove. I made that for my first review. I had that at the River Cafe. My first review for Gail. She wrote about that.
Oh
and
my
you see,
goodness.
we lit the cinnamon sticks on fire, and it smoked. And she said David Burke is dangling from the cinnamon stick across the river. And that was the headline of the
I
first
forgot that you were the chef at the
Yeah.
River Cafe.
Yeah, and I was with Smith & Walensky for years when we opened Maloney Puccia. And this came from Matt King, the chef, corporate chef for that company. I borrowed these for him for White Plains because they back ordered for so long. And this is
What about supplies
this is our
and
swinging
everything?
tomahawk.
That's
for two. So we'll carve this at the table.
You going to do that? How do you do that?
Well, I can try and do it.
Can you try it? It's hard. Don't watch your fingers, chef.
I've done this a couple times. But
Chef, watch
like my
your
mom.
fingers.
See, it's a little rare, but the idea is we're going to cut it off at the table.
Yeah.
We put some toast underneath so the fat drips. But look at the size of this.
That is gorgeous.
And then, without my hands, the waiters will cut this. And this is for two.
That's a meat lover's
And this will have,
dream.
instead of bread, we'll have potatoes. But you'll blowtorch it. We can't do that in the studio, but we'll blowtorch it.
I love it.
And I mean, that's pretty good, right?
I love it.
White Plains, Red Horse by David Burke. Come visit us.
David Burke, the one and only David Burke. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
No,
You want to say something else?
No, we already
David?
talked about the Petit Fours.
We did already.
Yeah.
All
Nice
right.
to see you. The best to your family.
Thank you. All the best to
All
you,
right.
too. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Chef. All right.